end of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. I would like to thank Teenzcrown so much for coming and being part of this initiative where we support the girl child and we are celebrating the Human Rights Day. I'm so glad that they have been there for us and they have put in their best to see that they come over as we celebrate the end of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. Come and look onto our project and see what we are doing. Join us. Today we have decided to come to this community because we have noticed, according to our analysis, that the girls in this community have seemed to be vulnerable, and we got a number of very young mothers in this community. We decided to come over, teach the girls about gender-based violence. Glad for the girls that all our previous outreaches that we have been having, where we trained you how to make paper bags, how to make briquettes and liquid soap, and these businesses have come out of this. We are so glad, and we are still coming up to do more and work more so that we empower the young entrepreneurs of this community, because most of us, some of us are redundant, some of us are school dropouts, some of us are young mothers, so we need to support one another as a girl child. Our mission as Bukasa Girl Care being to strengthen the leadership power and voices of girls. We are here to make you girls standing for your rights, that you shouldn't be taken advantage of as a girl child. It's your right to decide on what should be done to you and what shouldn't be done to you as a girl child. At this point, I want to invite one of our members who has a business here, and want her to give a brief overview about her business, how she started.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I did not ask for the capital from my parents. I just joined a certain circle, and we could always save 2,000 each day, and for a week it was 104 Gumunya in Uganda. So like we could always make that money. Then when they gave me, I had to try to get some of the money. Then I set up a certain business of liquid soap. I started with 40,000, and the materials for 40,000 you can make like 2.5 jerry cans of liquid soap. And the message that I give to the youths is that they shouldn't always depend on other people. They should learn to work for themselves. They should not wait for the government to start for them businesses, because God gave us the brain to think and hands to work. Even the lamb, even sometimes they challenge us with doing given things that you think that they cannot do. So let us not only depend on other people, let us try to find things that can help us to earn a living.
Briefly, Bukasa Girl Care Group is a community-based organization which works in Bukasa, and we do advocate for the needs of a girl child through sexual and reproductive health rights and entrepreneurship, where we have been organizing different outreaches in this community. We have trained girls different skills. We have taught them how to make paper bags, briquettes, and you'll be seeing the business that the girls have started after being trained how to make how to do these things.
My name is Varia Zainab Kaitesi, and I am a part of the Bukasa Girls Care Group. Basically, I make shoes from yarn. It goes like yarn, but it's used usually to make nets that are used for fishing. But I use the yarn to make the shoes in different designs with different colors. A customer may come and they want in different sizes also. A customer may come and they want a certain flag of a certain country or a color that represents what they like or anything, and I make it for them. I make for both boys and girls. I have different soles of the shoes. I have a sole that's craft-like, and then a sole that's tire-like, usually Jetuita. putting forward this characteristic of we are people that ask for things, we are people that need things, we are people that have to have other people do things for us. We have to start doing things for ourselves.
My name is Beka Festus Terinayo. I represent an organization that partners with Bukasa Girl Care Group, which has proved to be of an essential and a pivotal role in this community of Namuwongo and particularly Kanyogoga. It has taught skills to the girls around, and in conjunction with my organization Urban Rankings Namuwongo, the community is really changing. The picture of the adolescents and the youth, especially the girl child, has changed from a girl child who did not have a lot to do with their own health to girls who are aware of their health, the adolescents' health, and who are aware of the changes and the circumstances in the world. They are really, really happy and excited that we are part of them in advancing their abilities and skills that they can make a living from the materials around them. We really thank Bukasa Girls Care Group for this initiative and taking a concern of the community of Namuwongo, whose people really, really need too much in terms of aid, in terms of support, that they can at least better their ways of being.
I'm Ojera Alex, a member of Urban Rankings Namuwongo. We are also grateful to work with the Bukasa Girls Care Group. Like you've seen, we are working with the community members. We are trying to better the lives of people in Namuwongo community. As you can see, we are dealing with vulnerable people, people who have inadequate food, people who have inadequate clothing, people with poor housing, and as community-based organizations, members of the community as well, we are trying to better the lives of the people in Namuwongo. By one, we look at the different potentials that the people have, and then we look for ways of raising them up, raising up their potentials, the skills, such that in life they also become important people and they can also contribute to their own well-being. We are so happy to be celebrating this day with the Bukasa Girls Care Group, a day that ends the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence,